Hi, Taurus. At the heart of your reading is a successful completion. Travel may be significant. I'm just sort of seeing like a present almost being like tied up in a bow. So loose ends being tied up. So let's get another layer and we'll get some romance angel cards as well for you, Taurus. And we'll start again. I'm going to start with the direction. So whether you were in a stalemate in the recent past related to a new beginning, you may have had to reflect internally, and you more than likely, whether they're internal or external or both, had to fight some goblins. So negative thoughts, again, watch the words that you speak, 44. That's significant. 222, it was just 222 as I was starting this reading. 44 keeps coming up. It was 44 degrees earlier, 5. These goblins may have to do with tradition, order, commitment, ghost land, which I think was more, spirit presenting in this reading. But watch your thoughts because you're manifesting quickly. It's 115, but I was getting in the Doreen Virtue Angel book. I think that's what it's 1111 or 111. Like your thoughts are rapidly manifesting. So watch what you are thinking. So let's talk about the spirit. And whether I was just reflecting on, Carrie and Mr. Big, that series. A J name or John may be significant. There's something magical. A magical wand, intention, golden palace. There is an emotionally intelligent masculine. Something big, big magic, or something big manifesting. Like their spirits presenting in a way that was magical. Could be related to home. There's wisdom here. Something being downloaded. Almost as if by magic. 222. So as I say that, I see that again. Almost as if by magic. And I'm sort of seeing something related to truth. There's a moving out of calmer waters. Where is that? We're moving there right now. Related to this karma. And it's almost like this, whatever this karma or learning is, it's like you're getting off the boat of self-sacrifice. So maybe you've had to do that in the past. You've had to get on the boat and sacrifice yourself to move to calmer waters. And there's truth here related to this. So whether they're younger water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, significant. I was getting lost. Oh my gosh. I know I had that indicator twice. I just can't find it. Anyway, there's something. Again, with this idea of my little flower, like not sacrificing yourself. There's magically moving forward. And it seems like there's a disembarkment, but then also when you're getting off a boat. That's not disembarkment, or is it? It's like I'm seeing a cruise line, but then disembark. Sorry, I'll put it down below. Tell me more about this idea of, it's like exiting, but there's a word for it. Maybe something has just felt like a one-ring circus. And you're moving to calmer waters by, in a way, getting off this boat of sacrifice. Wow, there's some things moving. Give me a second here. And with the spirit presenting, there's some type of review, whether it started to happen now or it's happening, about something being uneven, like a no, saying no, like someone very gentle saying no. And there's some type of, greed is significant. So greed, D as in David. And that's that purple pie man energy. A chef could be significant. Give me a second here. Someone's trying to take all the strawberries, right? And there's someone who's really sour, like the sidekick for Purple Pie Man is Sour Grapes. And Sour Grapes has a serpent around her neck. I think she wears long gloves as well. So there's these characters. There's Sour Grapes, there's Purple Pie Man. France could be significant. And he, this wasn't one of, the Purple Pie Man would do like a little jig and yeah, da 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 da. Like he would, there's like a little jig that he does. The goal is to take over Strawberry Land and steal all the berries. So this is someone's goal. And like I literally see berries in my oracle here. Like some of them have withered. And it's almost like someone's trying to keep some of the berries on board. And someone's just done with this. Someone's like, there's this such greed that's evident. It's just so, someone's sitting back and observing the greed. And they're, I don't want to say disembarking, I don't have the right, they're just getting off that boat. Yeah, a lot of things have moved here. Left shoulder. I don't know if something's frozen or something related to a betrayal, union. All right, I had to just do that little aside. And again, these are just snapshots for the, about a month ahead for Taurus. I'm hearing that, yeah, that little song, and it's a jig. The jig is up. Let's go. All right, too many things here. Let's see. Okay. Tell me about, I'm going to keep hearing in the back of my head, this never happened before. But there's like this little flower. So there's something that's adored. There's something that's greatly adored, perhaps by spirit, that is being kept safe. Tell me about the masculine, the burden, looking up. Oh, golly. Maybe praying. Praying. I'm hearing life is a mystery. Calling someone's name. There's a wish fulfillment. They're coming apart. Something's coming apart. Maybe this never happened quite before in this way. There's some type of obstacle. A lot of this is happening in 5D. Oh, I'm hearing just like exhale. Something is being illuminated. It just plays in the back of my head as I'm talking to you. As this has never happened before. I don't know all the lyrics, but I just posted a story. It was something about not being apart. So something is apart. Masculine and feminine are in close proximity. There may be some type of review. Again, I speak in possibilities over this next time period before I do another reading for Taurus of something that's quiet and sweet. And maybe somebody was totally vulgar and they need to apologize for that. Where that came from. I got really mad about it, like vulgar. Okay, let's continue on. We're going to talk about the feminine, where there's something was hidden. It could be a father, maybe significant, or someone in authority, an emperor, Aries. Something's on fire, like jumping through a ring of fire. Johnny Cash. a grandmother, and I don't have my crows like I did in the prior reading, is significant. Something snap tight, snap shut. There's the foundation, and hopefully the foundation isn't anxiety, but whether someone's trying to find their footing, something strong, steady, a foundation, but there is an incoming message about 3 or a collaboration. Again, hermit energy. Something reflected in the quiet. Something reflected in quiet moments. A little stormy. 13. 13 feels like death, rebirth, but in solitude, there's a rebirth. And I'm seeing like I lose my voice there a little. I'm seeing a card transformation with a, what's a red bird? It's a fiery red bird. There's an emoji for it. I can't remember. Out of the ashes that comes. Phoenix, thank you. Phoenix rising. All right. Heart of the matter. So we talked about there's a successful completion. There may be travel. But there's something, and this is going on, and whether it's something totally unseen under the, like so deep under the surface. And I have to have this read, but I do. But whether someone had like a lot of options that didn't pan out, because I was hearing pan out. Well, while this is going on, there's like been a hidden victory like under the surface. So tell me a little bit more. Tell me about this. Tell me more about this. What does the viewer need to know? Yeah, just under like cleaning house. There's been like an internal, but like deep under the surface. I'm seeing like deep in the earth. There's just a cleaning, a clearing of space that has allowed for some type of union. And maybe there are all these cups lined up. We see like the illusions and the stars, and they're like, oh, pick me, oh, pick me. It's like that's all gone. Like, oh, pick me, like that. I'm almost speechless. Just clearing that out. The need to be picked or chosen. Okay, let's move on. I'm going to close this reading. So these are like little minis, give you an idea. And as we go throughout, our next time period before I do your astrological sign again, it just gives you some, some guidance. So I hope you can, revisit this. It's meant to be, interacting with my work is meant to be, it's more reflective. It takes time. So you could watch it once, but it will be helpful to come back and revisit and see how things integrate. So, romance angels, what does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know for this plant oracle about little flowers? Like, what is that about? This one, religious factors. I was trying to pop out, but it popped back in. There's a need to flirt. Expand your lighthearted energy to others. So flirtatious energy, or someone's a flirt. Taurus energy could be a flirt. Someone's wearing a false mask. And that may be related to the masculine, because I see for the masculine, they're showing me this mask coming off, maybe a wish fulfillment to unmask. I'm seeing all sorts of things, like Phantom of the Opera. I'm seeing a mask fall off. Someone, and then this even seems like a mask coming apart. A wish, there's a prayer to be able to unmask. Because there's this deception here. There's an opportunity to get to know each other, perhaps. That can only happen, like if a mask were to come down. The masculine's greatly burdened, trying to heal, and they may be cold, logical, like in their head, always a logical, detached approach. And it may be a wish fulfillment to be able to unmask. And like maybe some of that is like coming apart, like asking for help from above to release that mask, right? So let's do one of these. I don't think I'm going to be able to show it to you. We'll do one of these. We'll just call it a spicy tarot. And then we'll do messages. I may or may not be able to show you. So how about one card in this fiery tarot? 16, maybe significant. 7. Oh, it should be 2. Good grief. So need for perseverance, being persistent. Oh my gosh, there should be so many. So it's bringing me back to this idea of direction. There's a new beginning. A hermit Virgo may be significant. Watching your thoughts. There's some type of battle, light and dark, but hopefully you're beyond a stalemate at this point. King of Swords. Back to this energy that I was talking about. There's this really cold, detached energy. Hold on, I need to look this up so I can explain it. I don't know which. I'm gonna put glasses on to see what. Can I actually show you any of these? No. Sorry. So let's look that up. This is going to take me a second. So if you just need to pause and go do something, you can come back or fast forward. For some reason, I feel like this is important. I keep hearing this never happened before. Magic of the Black Orchid. Love is made of strength. True love is capable of going beyond strength. There are different kinds of strength. Some teasing, flirting energy there. Has to do with strength. Okay, we'll try to figure this one out. Give me a minute. Whispering. The magic of the lizard. Doubts and suspicions dissolve in the sunlight. So clarity illuminates feelings and situations. This is for the masculine and feminine. So some type of review, perhaps related to it was quiet and gentle, and maybe there was something vulgar. Vulgar. There's something about that. Just clarity. The clarity dissolves all of this. It's almost, it reminds me in the Jeopardy tarot where it's 4 of Cups energy, where there's 2 people on a boat back to back and neither one are looking at each other, and there's just no clarity. There's absolutely, let's see if I can show this. There's just no clarity. They're back to back. And I feel like there's suffering, but there's no clarity. So equal masculine and feminine are suffering. And the feminine, there's some grandmother figure. And maybe they're just closed off, like tightly closed off. They seem to be going in, like up and over, like opposite directions, back to back, going. I'm hearing cattywampus. Let's look at this. But there's a new beginning here. Oops. I don't even have it. Why isn't it on here? It is a surrendering to love. A surrendering to love. The magic action frees us from uncertainty. Urging us to surrender to love, willingness and spontaneity and willingness. So yeah, like that full type of energy. Oh, I can't show that because that has, we'll put those back over there. All right, well, let's see what does the What would the feminine say to the masculine if they could or they would? Oh, of course, sorry. Oh, that one sort of came out. We'll take it. I think I said, I don't remember what I said. I think it's the feminine. No, I don't know. We'll just say it's the feminine saying to the masculine. I wish I could share my good news with you. I know that I crossed the line with you. It's never happened before. I'm hearing, where's this? I don't remember where the feminine is. Okay, what would the masculine say to the feminine if they could or they would? I feel like time just stood still for a while. I'm not sure why, but I looked there and I swear the time didn't move for a little bit. You speak to me through music. Something's never happened before. And I wonder if you're happy without me. And that's a sad song. And I wish I could remember who sings it, but are you happier without me? Is that Patrick somebody with a D? They wonder if you're happier without them. Right, we are going to close up shop for Taurus. Again, revisit this, come back, see how things unfold. And, as I'm looking, it seems like there was a deep dive into this direction. A spirit, when you see this, is presenting. It's a magical presentation in the physical. And whether you are, realizing there's some type of sacrificing or greed, something going on here where you're disembarking, you're just maybe getting off that boat and no longer in that energy, giving yourself up, like just to be chosen, choosing yourself. And again, this is an idea of union within, and then something so deep. There's some type of deep clearing. There's a gift here that may be so deep under the surface. It's almost like a hidden victory, like a cleaning out that you may not know about. So 2227. Thank you for watching, Taurus, and please remember to subscribe and like. Bye now.